Ash, hi, welcome to this thing we're doing. This is 'Cause We Can podcasts. I almost said commentaries.
I heard the commentaries. like I heard your hesitation.
I'm Sarah Hazen Bask, and with me, as always, is my wonderful co-host,
Kaden.
Well, how do we usually start these? News.
Do we usually talk about the trailers or news
No,
first?
we do news first.
Okay, it was my job to look up the news, and I didn't know.
And it was my job to call my parents.
Yeah. I don't know what we usually talk about in the news. I don't usually look it up. There wasn't a ton of news, but I did find that they're thinking of making a Namor Submariner MCU movie.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Namor? He's like the Marvel's version of Aquaman. Basically.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess if the Aquaman movie does well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big. The reason why they didn't have the rights for him for a while, or it was he was in limbo,
Yeah.
where both Fox and Marvel kind of may or may not have had the rights.
Yeah, I think I read the article and they were saying it was hard.
Yeah.
They tried to do something before, but it wasn't clear if they had the rights, and now they definitely have the rights. So
because they bought Fox.
Because they're actually actively trying to figure out where he can fit in, but it's not like they're filming or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just initial
or
thoughts.
Cast anybody yet?
It's just, oh yay, we can do this, so let's try, and then it might come to nothing, but you never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm I don't know who that is.
Fantastic Four. He's in a lot of Fantastic Four stuff.
Oh, okay. And weren't they going to make another Fantastic Four?
With Marvel?
Maybe. I hear
they made one a couple years ago.
I know.
Tanked. They were gonna
Fantastic
make a sequel.
Four is not.
They're gonna make
popular.
a sequel to it, but because it tanked, they weren't gonna.
People don't like the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, they just feel old-fashioned.
Hmm.
Unless they do something new with it, make one about Franklin. I think Franklin Richards. I think is Reed Richards' son, who's all types of powerful. One of the most powerful characters in the MCU.
I don't know comic books. I just know the movies.
Or not MCU, in the Marvel comics. I mean, because he's not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's what I got off that.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the rights. They're trying to figure out where to use them. All right, next news. The Joker movie has cast for Bruce Wayne and Alfred. I think people thought there would just be the other Wayne person.
Thomas Wayne?
Yeah.
Bruce's father?
I don't know his name. Mr. Wayne. I don't know. So that was interesting. I don't know who they cast, but that was something.
They did cast?
And they said it's a multiverse movie, so it's running alongside of the other.
Yeah, that was already known.
Movies. Well, did I know that? No.
Oh. Well.
Okay. I didn't think of that. Then why would there be another Joker, actor? I don't know. But I didn't think of that.
I showed you the screen test of Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, I know.
What did you think of Joaquin Phoenix in the makeup?
Oh, I liked it a lot. I thought that was good. Good casting, and I'm an idiot for not realizing. I just thought they were restarting, because the Suicide Squad, I don't think did very well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really liked it. It was okay. But so they were starting over, but didn't realize they're still doing that, I guess. I don't know. Other news was that there will be an Avengers 4 trailer. I don't think that's a shock to anyone.
This year.
But it'll be this year. So that's pretty soon, because we're already almost in November.
Yeah. But to go back on that
sorry.
Last thing. Pulled up an article here. They've announced the full cast.
Okay.
Yeah. They announced.
Well, I did 10 minutes.
It looks like they announced Thomas Wayne, not Bruce.
No, one article I found said Bruce Wayne. It was on cinemablend.com.
Cast and crew confirmed. Hang on. Let me look at this.
Maybe I had the wrong thing. Who knows?
Projects that will fall under press release today. Warner Bros. Confirmed the Joker movie's main cast, which includes Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck, the Joker's real name in the movie, as well as Robert De Niro. Don't know who he's playing. The film will also star Zazie Beetz, Bill Camp, Francis Conroy. Excuse me, that was a burp. That was another burp. Brett Cullen, Glenn Fleshler, Douglas Hodge, Mark Murren, Josh Pace, and Shia Wigman. Furthermore, Phillips will be producing the film with Bradley Cooper via their joint effort production company alongside Emma Tilger-Kegloff. Didn't confirm any of the characters. Reported earlier that Colin will be portraying Batman's father, Thomas Wayne. So, who's Colin? This is another article.
I really hope I did.
Brett Cullen as Thomas Wayne. Because they were gonna get Alec Baldwin as Thomas Wayne.
I read that.
But then he the moment they dropped the news, he was like, "Nope, I'm out." So I don't know what happened there. I don't. Well, Google says that Douglas Hodge is playing Alfred. So, yeah. What else did you find?
Who knows what facts are correct or what that I had, but that's what the article I read said.
Who needs fact checkers?
I had 15 minutes to look up this information, so.
I was on the phone longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't find a pen. I spent like 20 minutes looking for a pen to write down this news. Right. And then I found the pen. Because we have 2 pens in this house.
We have more somewhere.
I know, but like active pens.
Yeah.
That we're actively using. Okay. Someone called Kathleen Kennedy confirms the Boba Fett movie is dead.
Just someone called Kathleen Kennedy, not like the producer from Lucasfilm, or...
I don't know, that was what the title of the article was.
Someone called Kathleen Kennedy? That's what the title of the article is?
No, I don't know who that is, so I said someone.
No. But Boba Fett movie's out.
Yeah, it's done. Confirmed forward development on the standalone is now officially off.
Yeah. Well, okay. Like that
That's a quote from the article.
That movie has never been officially confirmed by Lucasfilm that they were making it. First off. Second, there's been rumors for a long time, like they were gonna have the director that did the most recent Fantastic Four, since we were just talking about that. He was originally attached to the project, but then Fantastic Four came out and it bombed. And so they were like, yeah, no, we don't want you doing a Boba Fett movie. So then it's just kind of been in limbo for a while of maybe happening, maybe not happening.
And maybe because they're doing The Mandalorian.
Yeah. And then there was the...
Instead, sort of thing.
Yeah, they're doing The Mandalorian.
That's a similar, character.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because Boba Fett was originally a Mandalorian.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, I want to just...
Yeah.
Maybe put a couple things in there instead and just left
for sure.
Project.
But also, they announced a couple months ago that they were done doing, or all the standalone movies were on hold, is what they said.
Yeah.
After Solo didn't do as well as they thought they would. So they're just rethinking their game plan.
Yeah.
So, and now this basically 100% confirms Boba Fett movie's never going to happen.
Yeah.
anytime soon. It can
Yeah.
still happen.
Well, like
But
anything
they're
can
done.
happen.
Yeah.
This version or whatever they were working on is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you really want to see a Boba Fett movie?
No.
Mm.
I didn't care. Like, because I'm like, who's Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Like I know who he is, but I'm like, what? Solo makes sense. He's the main character.
Oh.
But Boba Fett is like a secondary villain.
Yeah.
Sorta. He just falls into a pit and dies.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't die. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the expanded universe made him super popular again too.
Like he looks cool.
Yeah.
But I just mean me as like someone who doesn't read the comics.
Yeah. But he's in.
I'm just sort of like, eh.
He's in a couple episodes of the Clone Wars, like as a child. A child. But as a child. And
nice inside joke for us here.
For those of you who don't get it, there's like
You've explained it on here before.
I have.
I don't know on the podcast, but definitely in like 3 of the commentaries.
A child.
Yes. We'll just leave it in mystery.
But anyway. Those episodes were pretty interesting.
Yeah, like I don't think
he's an interesting character if implemented right.
Well, I wasn't saying I wasn't interested, but if someone was like, "Oh, would you like to see a Boba Fett movie?" I'd
There's
be like,
other things you'd rather see.
I'm like, maybe.
Yeah.
Is it good? Like, it wouldn't be something like, yes.
Yeah.
Or if I'm trying to think of an example of one I would be excited to see.
Obi-Wan movie.
Obi-Wan, oh yeah, yeah. The story I've heard of him, which I don't think is canon anymore, sounds really fun.
Yeah. I'd like to see a Obi-Wan. Here's my pitch for the Obi-Wan standalone movie.
Okay.
So basically, not Boba. Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt like finds out that there's this farmer who hasn't been paying his water tax to Boba, so he sends a couple bounty hunters.
Boba?
And they go kidnap the farmer's nephew, Luke. And then Obi-Wan finds out. And so him and the farmer, Uncle Owen Lars, they go and they do like a team up sort of cop show sort of team up. And they go after to find the missing kidnapped child version of Luke. I'm choking. And that's my pitch.
Okay. I don't know if I want to...
Did you see that?
Maybe.
Like, not comedy, obviously, but like they're at ends, because like Lars hates Obi-Wan.
Well, what I was thinking for Obi-Wan is I heard his backstory, which I don't know if it's canon anymore, and it may have been fan fiction. But I'd like to see that movie.
Oh.
I don't know.
For Phantom Menace?
Yeah, like when he was becoming a Jedi.
Yeah.
I think that's
They're gonna
interesting.
explore that in the book Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. Yes. It'll be good because it's Claudia Gray and she does really good Star Wars books. Yeah. But no, Boba Fett movie. Don't really care.
I'm not heartbroken.
Yeah.
I will carry on without it being a issue. Okay, so next I found out they're going to have a Star Trek animated series following the support crew.
Support crew.
So not like it's like
interesting. Like, so it's not going to be like the captain.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be like that, and it's going to be a comic look at the support crew of Starfleet.
So it's going to be comedy.
Cartoon.
Comedy cartoon.
Well, animated is a cartoon.
Produce it a comic.
Well, that's what it said. That's what the article said.
Comedic.
Yeah, comedic.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not too big into Star Trek now.
No, I don't like Star Trek.
You don't like it?
I'm
At
gonna
all?
just say that as a bold statement. I don't like Star Trek. It's fine. I mean, like,
yeah, it's fine.
I haven't like seen a lot of Star Trek.
Yeah.
My friend thought that was like blasphemous, and then showed me like 4 episodes, and that's about it. I like the original Star Trek.
The original series is really good, but like everything else is, and the Next Generation, what I've seen of it is good. Fine.
My parents
but,
are
like,
Trekkies, apparently.
Yeah, my parents.
They
are
didn't
Trekkies.
pass that on to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was like in middle school, I was very stingy about like starting everything from the beginning, but like chronological order beginning. So I have all 4 seasons of Star Trek Enterprise at home. So it's not a good show. I mean, season 3 and 4 are good. 1 and 2 suck.
You still like watching things in chronological order?
Yeah,
Not the order they
I do.
out.
But I'm not gonna go buy a whole season of something nowadays. And I'm not quite as stingy. Like if a prequel or something sucks, I'm not gonna watch it unless we're doing a commentary or something of it.
I just watch whatever. But my dad would always tell me about Star Trek, but he never showed me Star Trek.
Weird.
Yeah. Until one day we watched the one where they like go back in time and like save a whale. I think that's
the
4.
Fourth movie.
That's the only one he ever showed me. He kept talking.
I've seen all the movies.
I have not. I've seen that movie. That's the and the new ones.
We'll do that. We'll commentary all the movies.
Okay. And but he would talk about like dribbles, and I'm like, what is this show? But he never showed me the show until one day he's like, let's watch a movie. And my brother's like, let's watch Star Trek.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And he was on that one, so that's what we watched.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it at all. My dad's like, I love this. Your mom and me were always watching Star Trek when we were dating and stuff. I'm like, really? Then why were we watching that? Like, why aren't you showing me that?
Okay.
Just showed me Flintstones and Looney Tunes.
Well, animated Star Trek series, yay or nay?
Eh.
Okay.
It was news that came out this week, according to Google.
Yeah.
So I was like, yay, that's something to talk about.
What's new?
That's all the news I had that was recent news. I personally was looking up Fantastic Beasts news.
Okay.
And the rumors that Dumbledore's not going to be gay in the movies are not true.
Yeah.
He is. So I was excited for that, but it's not very recent news.
Okay.
But I hadn't looked it up before.
Any more news?
No, that's all I got.
Here's some I'm finding. Halloween's still dominating the box office.
That's good.
Fallout 76 isn't coming to the Switch. What? Blasphemy! Sorry, I really like Fallout and I really like the Switch.
Well, you have a Switch.
Yeah, exactly. But the next Wolfenstein will be. Okay, I don't think I've ever played a Wolfenstein.
Me either.
Thought about getting the second one, but I haven't played the first one. But the first one's not on the Switch, so yet I don't think. I am not seeing anything real good.
It's been a slow news week. But that's okay. We saw a bunch of trailers today we can talk about.
We didn't look at new trailers.
Well, we saw 3.
Yeah. 4 technically.
But so we saw the Bohemian. We went and saw a movie, and we saw the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer again.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about it. It was the same trailer.
Yeah.
It was also the same Ford commercial.
Yeah.
But the one we did see was Pet Sematary, which I've never seen.
I'm sorry.
I've seen a review of the second one, but I've never seen the first Pet Sematary movie.
Oh.
And I think it's weird it's spelled differently. So. It's spelled wrong.
Cemetery?
It's with an S. The Cemeteries was CEM, but it's SEM.
Huh.
And that's probably some sort of reason.
Yeah.
That always bothered me. What the hell is this word?
Well, the trailer, it sounds like it's the kids that, make it or something, so.
Yeah. Have you seen Pet Sematary?
No. Nor have I read the book.
Nor have I read the book. I do kind of know what it's about. But from the trailer...
Alive.
I think so. From the trailer, it looked like a bunch of trucks driving by, jump scaring the audience because the sound's really loud. Also, I thought it was a Volvo commercial because all we saw was the front of the Volvo car for like the first few seconds, and it had like the big logo. And I'm like, because there's always a Ford commercial. I'm like, well, here we go. Here's our car commercial.
Yeah.
But then they started talking. And I'm like, what? They're not chasing the dog in a canoe down the stream? Because we see that commercial every time you go to the movie.
Commercial.
That one is Ford, I think. No. The Ford commercial is the one where they're like that innovation bubble flies around.
You're right. That is the Ford commercial.
I think it's Dodge. That's the.
Maybe.
Who knows? I'm not buying a car, but I see so many car commercials. Let's critique those. No, but that's what I thought. First, my thoughts as I was watching that trailer is, why is this a Volvo commercial?
Yeah.
For the first 15 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
What did you think of the trailer?
Was something.
I'll see it. It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yay. That's the criteria. If it's a horror movie, I'm down.
I don't know. I'm not gonna go to theaters to see it. That's
not necessarily.
Sure. Not necessarily, unless we're like doing it for this. But,
or like you know what? I just want some popcorn.
Or if there's just nothing on.
Yeah. You know when you really want to go to the movie, but you're like
no movies.
But you're like, well, this one maybe.
Yeah.
I'd see it.
I've done that.
But I might actually want to see this one.
Yeah.
It looked okay. It looked jump scary. Like loud noises and stuff. Looked creepy with those kids in the animal masks. But it was an interesting trailer, I guess. I think the kids looked creepy with the masks walking through the forest. Wouldn't hurt me to learn more about that movie or see it.
Here's some news.
We're in the trailer section now.
Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald is getting the Screen X treatment.
What does that mean?
Looks like it's like a huge... look at this picture. It's like, whoa.
What? What is that?
It's like surrounding the audience.
Oh, I don't like that. No. I want to see it normal.
If you don't remember what Screen X is, it's a way for films to envelop the audience without physically moving them. Essentially, the walls on either side of the main screen become additional screens. These wall screens typically won't have anything important, but rather extra scenery. The goal is to further immerse the viewer into the world of the film, and it sounds really cool.
Okay, maybe.
It sounds fun.
As long as I don't have to keep turning my head all the time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would be annoying.
No, it sounds like all the action will happen on the main screen. It's just it's surrounded by buildings or something.
It's sort of like, why? But also like, okay, cool, I guess.
Avengers forecast bringing back another unexpected MCU character.
Okay, where are you getting all this good news?
Oh, I read this last time, didn't I?
You did read that last time.
Or did I just... No, I didn't read that on the podcast, I don't think.
You think you did?
No, because you're like, no spoilers, and you wouldn't have said that if you were on the podcast. I think I was just looking at my phone one day.
Oh, because we spent every minute of our lives together?
I mean, we do live together, so...
It is true.
At 37... What's our fake address?
78
Marshmallow Ave in...
Canada,
Alberta. Alberta's now a country.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, with Pet Sematary, you gonna see it? No, possibly not. Okay. What's the next trailer?
Glass.
Oh my god.
I hadn't seen it yet. I knew the trailer had been out a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen both Split and Unbreakable.
Oh, I didn't know you saw Unbreakable.
Well, I went and saw Split.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, this is a sequel to something?
Yeah.
And then I watched Unbreakable.
Oh, I haven't seen Unbreakable in like years.
Yeah, even though I saw it more recently than that, I'm like, I kind of need to see that again.
Yeah.
But Split, I totally got because it was a
Yeah.
little simpler
We'll
story.
do that closer to when Glass comes out, so we can.
But that trailer looked fun. I'll see that movie.
Yeah, it looks like a good film. It looks good. I like it.
Yeah, I like the idea how these movies were not really meant, like, from the beginning to be
Yeah.
a universe, but it sort of became one
Yeah.
organically. Works for me. I like that. I like that it's also kind of like a superhero movie that's not, like, about a comic book character. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
The villains team up. That's always good times. It's the only reason I saw Suicide Squad.
I thought Apu already left. Sorry. The Simpsons might be quietly removing Apu from the show entirely. I thought he already left.
No.
Oh. Because I thought they said something about him not being in it already.
Maybe because it's a white guy playing an Indian man.
I thought because I saw a clip of like, sorry, store's not open or whatever, moved back to India or something.
Oh, he's moved back to India.
Oh, it's just maybe it's something that's been coming for a long, long time. Talking about like the actor.
Oh.
And stereotype. So
maybe, well, he had a good run. It's been, 30 seasons?
Maybe they just changed actors for Apu.
Oh, maybe. They don't change actors in The Simpsons, though. They just die.
They could have for that one.
They could have, but I'm like, in general, they don't. Like, the voices are the same. Maud's played by a different person in one episode. The one she dies.
The treehouse where she comes back, right?
No, the treehouse where she comes back is the original voice actor.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
But the one where she's dead, it's because the other actress had quit, so she's a different voice there. Or she sounds really different. I haven't confirmed that.
Okay. Yeah. But no, Glass. Gonna go see.
Yes.
I'm just gonna look at this while we talk about trailers.
No. You need to be engaged with the trailers.
I'm engaging with the trailers.
Okay, what else did we see?
Happy Death Day to You.
Okay, so that just spoiled the whole Happy Death Day plot.
Yeah.
Which was way better than it had right to be. Well, that's what I thought when I saw it in the theater. I was like, this is amazing.
I haven't seen that movie.
And I love it. And then I see this movie, and I know you haven't seen it. I'm like, don't look, because it's spoiling the whole thing.
Like, she basically gave the whole plot. Like,
I know.
I kept dying day after day, and then I found out who it was that was killing me.
And then they showed it. It's like...
And then they told us exactly who the killer was, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Don't remember, because we're going to watch that.
Yeah.
But I will definitely see that one, because I love the first one. I went to it on like a cheap Tuesday, and saw it on the tiny screen, thinking it was just going to be a really bad horror movie, but it would be fun. But it was actually pretty good. Really enjoyable. Fun story. It wasn't very scary. It's more of a horror comedy kind of feeling anyway. But I really liked it. So when I saw the trailer, very excited, but then I was like, no, spoilers! Even though it wasn't spoiling it for me.
Yeah.
What do you think of the trailer? Having never seen it, seeing the first one.
Seems interesting.
Yeah?
Looks like a fun movie. Sequel that they spoiled the first one of.
It only came out like
seconds of
like a year ago or 2 years ago. Like, it's not like it's like a really old movie or anything.
Yeah. It's not like that barely happens in trailers too for sequels. Yeah. They don't spoil the first one.
Yeah, that was so strange.
They might mention a few things if it's like key information.
But this wasn't key information. You could have left that out.
Yeah.
Or like just say this has happened to me before.
Yeah,
or something
that's
like
all
that.
You had to say.
Not, guess what happened to me last year? You know, like...
I was murdered!
And people who had seen it, if it jumped back to that scene where you see her in the bed, you'd all know, because you saw that scene 13 times in the first movie.
Yeah.
But it looked a lot of fun, and I'm really excited.
Apparently Halloween's the new all-time #1 slasher movie.
Nice.
in terms of box office, I assume.
Do you want to get into talking about that now?
Yeah, I guess we talked about a little trailer.
Yeah, so today we saw Halloween.
The new one.
2018.
We previously watched all the movies and done commentaries of them.
They're not all
of
out.
them are up.
But they're all
But
been
they're
watched.
all done.
Yeah, and they've all been made, yeah.
5 is up now, right?
At the time of recording, 5 is up, yeah.
Yeah. So, the first Halloween movie, basically, this 10-year-old kills his sister.
6. He's 6.
6-year-old?
He's 6 in that one, he's 10 in the remake.
Oh, that's why. I'm not 10. Okay. The 6-year-old
I'm an expert.
on Halloween. Cut to like 10-ish years later. And he gets out, and babysitters are babysitting.
And he gets a murdering.
And then he murders babysitters. And Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, is the last survivor.
Yeah, and that's all that's canon in this one.
In this one, yeah.
So she's not his sister.
Because that was introduced in the second.
And
but we're going to talk about all of them, just a little blurb first.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, but what were your thoughts on the first Halloween?
1978. I really liked it. I've seen it a few times.
Yeah.
I really like the theme music. That is the big part for me. It's my ringtone on my phone right now, actually.
And the music is just like gold.
Like, it's an older movie. Like, I don't find them very scary.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're not fun and not a good horror movie or anything. It's probably just because I kind of know what happened in that one before I saw it, so I wasn't too scared.
Yeah.
Even the first time watching it. Maybe the first time I got a few spooks in there, but rewatching it, not really.
Yeah, I love that movie. I'll try to watch it every Halloween.
I really like The Mask.
Yeah,
I like
Mask is a great
I have one.
Of William Shatner painted white.
Yeah.
Second Halloween, basically, it's the same night. Laurie's now in the hospital. Michael Myers is still a Michael Myering and murdering. Michael Myers is still a Michael murdering. That makes more sense.
Sure.
So he kills more people. He goes to the hospital after Laurie. We find out Laurie is Michael's sister.
Did we find that out in that one?
We found it out in the second one. Loomis burns Michael and a bit of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of Halloween 2?
I definitely liked that one less than the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
As it being first of all, it was a direct continuation.
Yeah.
Which was fine. But, like the audience going to see it. It's been a year, at least. I don't know how long it took them to make.
Probably. I think it was like a year.
I don't know. I don't know if I like direct continuation sequels. I don't mind.
I don't mind it. I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed that one. The first 3 Halloweens I actually enjoy. Speaking of which, Halloween 3...
Right, I'm not done talking about Halloween 2.
Fine.
And it was only one location. It was just in the hospital. So, I found the other one more interesting because he killed more people. It wasn't just the world's emptiest hospital. Where are the emergency patients? Hospitals are open all the time. Why is there no one here?
Yeah, exactly.
It was fun, though. I enjoyed it. Definitely liked it less than the first one, but it had the good music, and it was great. And, yeah. I enjoyed it. All right, now you can talk about Halloween 3.
Halloween 3 was when they attempted to make it an anthology series.
Which didn't really work because the first one was a direct sequel.
Yeah, and they were all like, when Halloween 3 came out, all the audience was confused and was like, where's Michael? So.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy this one too. Basically, a guy, a doctor, someone comes in and is murdered in the hospital, and he wants to find out why, so he goes to a town where all the masks are made.
Yeah.
That the guy who died was like an owner of a Halloween shop.
Yeah.
Or a toy store, I think it was, but sold Halloween masks and...
Like a hobby store, toy store.
Yeah, he was like investigating, so he went to where all the masks were sold from.
Yeah.
All they were made. And turns out there's like a witch that's trying to murder all children with his masks, and something to do with Stonehenge.
A male witch.
Yes.
It's important to mention. It was a bit more, definitely supernatural than the first one. The masks were super cool.
Yeah, for sure.
If I could have bought one of those
Yeah.
masks at the store, I'd have bought all three.
And those,
They were awesome. I love the pumpkin and the skeleton.
and the masks, not the mask, the effect.
Yeah.
Effects were really cool. Like the mask killing the kid.
Yeah, it was awesome.
In the test round.
It was
I like how
definitely
at the end they leave it a bit ambiguous too.
Yeah.
Did they stop it in time?
We don't know.
Yeah.
And the fourth Halloween was not a sequel to that. It was back to Michael Myers.
Yeah.
It was Return of Michael Myers, and the tagline is "He's back," which is like a direct like, okay, people, we heard you. Michael Myers is now back.
Yeah. Basically, Laurie had a daughter. Laurie's now dead. Daughter's living with another family. Michael goes after the daughter.
Yes.
And then at the very end, the daughter kills, or not kills apparently. The daughter stabs.
Her foster mom.
Yeah.
Which we think it's the foster sister. Yeah. Or I did.
I did too.
And then she killed her.
Yeah.
But then I guess they thought they needed another movie, so they was like, no, it was the foster mother, and
she was only stabbed.
She's okay and not mad, apparently.
Yeah. But what did you think of that one?
That one I liked. 3 wasn't my favorite. Okay. I liked the other ones better.
Well, I liked 4. I just don't think it was as strong as the first 3.
I liked 5 better than 4.
Bad parts, definitely 4, in my opinion.
I like 1.
Yeah, I did like 5 better than 4 too.
I'll do my ranking at the end.
5. Basically, she's daughter's in the hospital, can't speak now, is a mute, and she's psychically linked to Michael Myers. That's why she stabbed her mother.
Yeah.
What did you think of 5?
I liked 5.
I enjoyed that one too. I think, it was better than 4. Definitely
better than 4. The kid did a great job.
There's another kid in it too that I thought did pretty good.
It did a good job. It was a lot of fun, and it was a good slasher movie. I thought 6 we can talk about now was not very good.
6 sucked. 6 basically. Paul Rudd is Tommy from the first movie, the kid that Laurie was babysitting.
But he's like way too old, or not old enough.
No, he's not old enough because Tommy was like a kid in the 70s, and now it's like the 90s, and he's like in his early 20s.
Or like, isn't he still in high school?
No, he wasn't in high school.
But he's like that kind of age.
College age.
Yeah. He's like, is he old enough? Let's do the math on this.
He's back, and basically the girl got pregnant, the daughter of Laurie's got pregnant, and some cult was after her to steal the baby, but then Tommy finds her and takes the baby.
Yeah.
And then
the plot is very confusing because there's like 3 different endings.
And there's 3 different things happening too, and there's different cuts too. We watched the producer's cut.
Yeah, and it's like making it some sort of supernatural thing where he's compelled to kill his family or he has to kill his family. Yeah. Which is like, okay, we got that he was going for his family, which was fine. Yeah, but this was like, what?
Yeah, and they also...
The movie didn't
On top of that, there's people moved into the Myers home.
The Strodes
moved into the Myers home.
Which are Laurie's adoptive family.
Yeah, so he's killing them too. And then Loomis is there, and Loomis and Tommy are like trying to stop Michael, and then they discover the cult in a hospital, and it's like...
But it's the whole movie is just like, what? What's happening? What's this?
Yeah.
Like, more than once, like all the time while watching that movie. It was confusing.
For sure.
And I think it was the weakest Halloween movie in the original...
Continuity.
I'm like set of 6. Like,
and then the next one, they revamped everything. Basically,
H2O was next.
H2O.
For the 20th anniversary, right?
For the 20th anniversary, where the first 2 movies counted.
Yeah.
And nothing else. Laurie's back. She's headmistress of a school. She's got a son.
It's a boarding school.
Yeah. Basically, Michael comes and attacks. And it's fine.
It's fine. Like,
it's definitely better than 6, but it wasn't the best thing ever.
No, it was definitely not the best.
Yeah,
and
this one did that concept. The new one did the concept much better of bringing Laurie back.
Yeah, and it was also for an anniversary, right? Like, this is because it's the 40th anniversary, and this is because it was the 20th anniversary.
Well, yeah, it was fine.
It was fine. It was... Yeah. It wasn't anything super special, and it also was like a one-location movie because it just all happened in the school.
Yeah. Mind you, it was a huge school.
I know, but...
Yeah.
The stakes are lower.
Yeah.
Because it's not like he's breaking into, like, 7 houses. Like, it's, like, one school, whereas, like, 5 people
Laurie
there.
was still fairly badass in that. Like,
oh, yeah, she was great.
Because after she thinks she may have killed Michael just to make sure, she steals the ambulance.
Yeah.
And then drives the ambulance, and then drives over Michael in the ambulance.
Yeah.
But then Halloween Resurrection happened, and it turns out that was never Michael in the first place.
That's a really good way to, like, oh no, he's not dead, he switched masks.
With somebody...
The paramedic, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't remember that movie very much. I'm like...
Resurrection?
Yeah. I'm like, what happened to
H20.
that? I remember H20, and I'm like, Resurrection.
That's the found footage kind of...
Oh my god, that's like the really bizarre reality show.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was not good.
It didn't make any sense. Like, the technology for live streaming this sort of reality show, and then it's a one-night thing. It's not
basically
like a show.
1 year later,
Laurie's not in that one, is she?
She's in it for a bit.
Oh, God.
She's back in the mental hospital.
Yeah.
Michael attacks.
He kills her, though, doesn't he?
I'm getting to that.
Oh, sorry.
They fight for a bit. Laurie almost kills him, but then Michael kills her.
And then it's a reality show.
And then it's just a reality show.
Where they were going to have a pretend Michael Myers, but the cast didn't know that.
One night only, they're investigating the Myers house. All live streamed in 2004, where the internet was working perfectly for no reason.
It was a weird movie.
It was not fun. And then there's a guy who kung fu's Michael, which is fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun movie. It just wasn't good.
It just wasn't good.
And frickin' America's Got Talent person, what's her name, was in it. The current host. Comment your name below so I can do it. Doi.
Yeah. I don't remember either. So that was the last installment, right? And then they had the remakes.
The last one for a while.
Then there's the Rob Zombie remakes.
Rob Zombie remakes.
I'll tell about these ones.
Okay.
So they remade the movie. The first one where Michael escapes and goes after Laurie. But the first half of the movie, pretty much, is him as a child in the mental institution.
Yeah, like a good hour.
And it's just showing how
of a 2-hour film.
How
he became
Michael, and then how shitty Loomis was in this one. He was just a shitty guy.
He wasn't as he was
more shitty.
Just a little shitty in this one.
Yeah.
But you still understood his motivations and everything.
He's a bit. It was just odd. You know, it was an odd movie. It wasn't like a bad movie or anything. It was an odd movie.
The first half was really good. The second half was kind of boring.
Because it was just pretty much beat for beat remake.
Yeah. Until there was a bunch of extra stuff at the end.
Yeah.
And kidnapping Laurie.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely didn't feel like the other ones.
Yeah.
Because it was a different director. It was a different person's interpretation, which is interesting in itself. You know what I mean? It's good to have more than one viewpoint in a series.
Heard the reason they did a lot more of the younger Michael stuff was they wanted to make him scary again, so they tried to make him like a... They tried to go into the psychology of what made him a murderer.
I don't know if they were
psychopath sort of thing.
I don't think they were super successful with that. They just said he's a psychopath, pretty much.
Yeah, but they still went into his psychology of it,
which is interesting.
And
I don't know if that makes
gave him a shitty life for some reason.
Yeah.
Complete with stripper mom and everything.
Yeah, which is Rob Zombie's wife.
You want to talk about the second one?
The second one, I heard that they wanted to make it Laurie the killer, which would have made sense in this version of the story.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't. And it is weird. There's
at the end, that's what they're implying, is that if they were to make it 3, that's what she would be. But it was so weird.
Michael talked.
It was like a fantasy film.
Yeah, and
It's
it was
like
like his
the-
mom and
The
himself.
ghost of his mom and the ghost of his younger self were
His
like haunting
innocence.
him, but Lori could also see them, and like they're going after Lori, and Lori's like a badass punk girl now.
She's very screamy though.
Yeah,
Just yelling at everyone.
hates life.
Hates life. Finds out she's Michael Myers' sister and loses her shit.
Yeah.
Loomis is a shit in this one.
Loomis is a asshole in this one. He's like, he just goes after people. Or no, what am I saying? He wrote another book, and he's acting like he's the top of the world celebrity, and everyone should respect him when he's like, fuck you to everybody else.
Yeah.
And he's published shit in the book.
And he publishes like her picture and her real name, which is like illegal because she's a minor.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't know if she changed the name, but you can't put her picture in that book because she's a minor. But it's just like, what? And that causes like everything to become shitty. And then Michael comes back.
He's on a talk show with Weird Al. Weird Al makes fun of him, and he's like, "Who is this asshole making fun of me? Oh, this is the worst thing ever." And it's like, oh, and then he goes into the barn when Lori is kidnapped by Michael and ghost people.
And Michael just spent a year living in a shack.
Yeah, but he goes into the barn, and he's just like so pompous about this, like, it's okay, I'll save everybody. And then he gets himself killed.
Good. I wasn't sad, but I didn't shed a tear for asshole Loomis.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
Lori, mind you, was the one that killed him, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, good. I don't shed no tears for that.
Yeah, but like, the ghost people were holding Lori.
Like they were tangible?
Yeah, but then Loomis comes in and it's like, they're not real, Lori! You can just move if you want to! There's nobody holding you! It's like, it was all kinds of bad.
And then Michael gets shot and Lori gets shot and everyone's dead, so there can't be a
Lori didn't get shot.
Yes, she did.
No.
She got shot by the FBI and killed.
No.
Yes, she did.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
But I thought she was in the hospital or something at the end.
They shot Lori and she died. So there couldn't be a sequel.
But there was that end scene where she's like staring at the camera in a white room. And like...
That's like in heaven. That's not real. She's dead. She got shot 4 times.
Okay.
I think it's more like that. It's like she's like not in a real hospital.
Weird.
Like in a Silent Hill hospital.
Oh, and they also remade like the second Halloween for like 2 seconds.
No, for 20 minutes, and it was a dream.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like,
which didn't make any sense, but anyway.
So now that brings us back to the new one.
Which only the first movie happened.
Which is basically pulling an H20, only the second movie doesn't exist now.
Just so she's not his sister. Which worked for this story.
Yeah, and they actually made a reference to it. Like, wasn't it her brother or something? And it's like, no, that was just a rumor, dude.
Which I liked that. There was a lot of little nods in this movie.
Yeah, and we saw the masks from the third one.
I know, I was so excited. I'm like, are those the masks? I'm like, I want them. Where can I buy those?
Yeah.
I'm sure you
can get them online.
I've looked around. They're not easy to come by. They're not something that's like, you can just buy a Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger mask pretty easily. These ones are like...
You'd have to go online, probably.
Oh, like, it's not like they're on Amazon Prime or anything like that.
Because they're not cultural impacts, like...
Yeah. But I'm sad.
Freddy
I love that.
Michael Myers or Jason
Voorhees. I really want that pumpkin mask.
Yeah. But
and then...
So this one was really good.
I was going to mention one thing. So there's a new Loomis, and Lori actually calls him...
Oh, yeah.
New Loomis.
So you're like the new Loomis?
Yeah. And it was like...
It's just like, oh...
Because Donald Pleasance is dead, or else he would have probably been in it if he was in acting shape.
I don't know what the direction they took.
I know, but I mean, if he was not in this story.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he was alive, they probably would have changed that.
Yeah. So basically, it's 40 years later from the first one.
That's so long.
Yeah. Michael's in a hospital, mental hospital. Some asshole real crime podcasters.
Some podcasters, damn them.
We say as we're doing a podcast. Some asshole podcasters go and talk to Michael, try to get a response. Nothing happens. So then they go to Lori.
But they have the mask.
Yeah.
Which is important because I was like, how did you get the mask back?
Yeah. They showed Michael the mask.
And he didn't react, but all the other mental patients did.
Yeah.
Which was interesting.
That was a really cool scene, though.
It was really cool, yeah.
Like, because there was all this... It was tension. Leading towards something, and there was all this build-up, all this...
And then it was the title
tension,
screen.
And then it was like, boom, title screen.
Oh,
boom.
What was really interesting about the opening credits is, you know, the pumpkin coming back up?
Yeah.
It's the same pumpkin that goes, like, decomposes in the first Halloween credits. And
I know, it's so cool. Great. It was so cool. It felt like a Halloween film.
And it had the music, and it had, like, the font, and it had the, like, glowing orange.
It felt like an old school, like, 1-2 Halloween film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, basically, so they go to Lori. Lori basically kicks him out, says "fuck you."
But she's like now this jaded person who's like built herself like a fortress.
Careful with spoilers, but yeah.
Or she's like afraid. And,
yeah, she's not afraid.
Like almost
she's
barricaded.
Prepared.
She's barricaded herself.
She's prepared, become a badass.
Yeah, and she's old and has gray hair.
And she's got a daughter and a grandchild.
Yeah.
And the daughter's like, the daughter was taken when she was a kid.
Yeah.
By social services.
Yeah.
Because Lori was seen as an unfit mother.
Yeah, she was trying to prepare her.
But basically, we meet all the family, and then Michael gets loose and kills a bunch of people.
Yeah, he was being transferred on Halloween because these people were begging for something.
The day before Halloween.
People were begging for this to happen.
The day before Halloween, they were transferring him.
It's just a joke.
Yeah. What did you think of this film? Like, what are your thoughts overall?
Pre-spoilers?
Pre-spoilers.
Well, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Felt like a Halloween movie. The use of music was perfect.
Yeah, I noticed in the credits that said John Carpenter was composing, but I don't know if that just means they used some of his older stuff. But I also saw, like, a Steve Carpenter in there, so maybe John and his son or something.
It was good. Whatever they did, it felt like Halloween. Whereas the other remake, like the other
movies,
like the other remake,
recent movies,
remake, they were like didn't use the music as well. They only used it in a couple spots, and it didn't feel as Halloween-y as this one did.
Yeah. But you really liked it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get into spoilers.
Yeah, fair warning, everybody.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it now because it's amazing.
And pause this and come back to it when you're done.
Or, do that. Or just say, fuck you, podcasters, and never see us again.
As you sadly drink your drink. I wish I had a drink, but I didn't want to leave in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah. So Lori's back. We meet her family. There's like a Halloween party happening at the high school. Michael gets loose. I love what they did. They did the few callback scenes, like with Lori's kid or grandchild in the school.
Yeah.
I think it was the same, maybe not the same teacher, but the same lesson.
Yeah.
Happening too.
And it was Lori instead of Michael.
And then they did the whole scene, and then it was Lori instead of Michael.
Which was
cool.
And
they did that a couple times.
Yeah.
Where they replaced Lori with Michael. Like they did the scene where Lori fell off a balcony, and then Michael looked down, and she's gone.
Yeah, like that was so cool.
And there was also like where she popped out of the darkness too. And I was like, And
she's a badass, you know. She's got all these guns, and she's ready to kick some ass. Yeah. And she says she's been praying for him to get out because she just wants to kill him.
So I can kill him.
Yeah. And then the cop's like, that's a stupid thing to pray for. And I just laughed. I was like, that's great.
So basically, Michael gets out, murders a bunch of people. I liked how in this one, because it's not the sister anymore, there's no there's no clear motivation
for Michael.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like he's after someone.
No, he
He's
just goes back to town.
Yeah, he's just killing a bunch of random people.
Yeah, he just is back to town.
Oh, the kids. First off, the one part that felt kind of funny and but unintentionally funny, was this is back on the day before Halloween when when the bus crashed and we discovered that the bus crashed. There's like a child and their dad driving down, going to hunt or go to a lake or something, and the kid's like, I'd rather be at dance practice. And I'm like, this is not the kind of conversation I would expect in a Halloween movie of some kid that later shoots a doctor by accident.
Yeah, he shot New Loomis.
He shot New Loomis.
I forget his name, so he's
That's
just
his
New
name, New Loomis.
Yeah.
So basically, that happened.
They're also explaining why the kid had a gun, because they're going hunting.
Yeah. But that kid was just, fun. And then all the kids in this movie, the kids, they were all fun. Because there's another one that one of,
the babysitter's babysitting this kid, and he's really funny.
Yeah, one of the Strode grandchild's
friends
who's babysitting
the kids had more personality in this one.
Yeah, the kids actually felt like teenagers.
Yeah, and then the kids were cool too.
They felt a lot more like real people as opposed to just some random ditzy girls.
Yeah.
Even in the original, they felt a lot more solid.
And the kids were just sort of there. They were almost like pets.
As opposed to this time where the kids are
funny. They're not really big in the movie, but they're they have personality.
Yeah, that kid, he was like, I liked how he saw the babysitter getting murdered, and he was like, nope, runs out of there.
We never saw him again.
We never saw him again, except when he passed the boyfriend, and it was like, your girlfriend's getting murdered, I'm going across the street.
Yeah, and then we never see him again.
Yeah.
But he was really funny.
He was real funny.
Yeah.
So people get murdered.
And it's very much like the first Halloween where he goes into random houses and is just killing people.
He's not going... And the second one a bit, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because
he's not going back to his house. He's just going back to this town.
Yeah.
He's not going for Lori. He's just going back, and he's just slaughtering people.
Mm-hmm.
Left, right, and center.
Yeah.
We created a few kills, because I'm pretty sure that one with the old lady, it was very similar.
Yeah, it was very similar to one in the second.
No, it's in the first movie.
No.
Yeah.
There wasn't an old lady in the first movie.
Yes, there was.
That was in the second.
The second one was in the hospital only.
No, there was a bit of killing before the hospital, dude.
What?
Yeah, there's an old lady and a dog.
Oh. Well, whatever. It felt like there was similar scenes in this one.
Yeah, to some of the older ones.
Yeah, which was cool. But not just a whole remake, shot for shot or anything. It was just sort of few similar nods.
Yeah, even they put the sheet over one of the dead bodies.
Yeah.
As a...
And they put the pumpkin inside the fish tank.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was like, here's the pumpkin. There was a lot of pumpkins in this one, which there was in the first one, too.
Yeah. So basically the Strodes go back to Grandma's house. Grandmother's house we go to not get murdered by the killer guy.
Because it's been all barricaded up.
Yeah.
New Loomis.
Because she's been preparing.
Yeah.
New Loomis
finds the grandchild.
They find the grandchild. And then... Or you can say.
Okay, so they find the grandchild after her friend gets murdered. Mm-hmm. And they're in the car with the police officer. Yeah. And they see Michael. The police officer runs him down to kill him. Yeah. And New Loomis is like, no, you can't kill him, you can't kill him. And he goes up to him and he's like, he's already dead. And then he's like, no, I'm going to blow his brains out. I'll make sure he doesn't get up.
Yeah.
And then New Loomis kills the cop with a hidden knife pen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
I wanted to know how that... Now I know how it feels, Michael.
To kill someone. It was like, oh my god, I did not see that one coming.
No one saw that coming.
And then he puts on the mask just to scare
New Lori.
New Laurie. I forget her name too.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh! I'm like, is this gonna?
Even though Laurie's actually in this movie, it's new Laurie.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, is he just gonna go around killing people now?
Yeah.
But no, he puts
Michael
him
still.
Yeah.
So he grabs Michael's unconscious body, puts him in the car.
with New Laurie, and then they drive to Laurie Strode's barricaded house.
Yeah.
So that's how Michael gets to Laurie.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking for her.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, it's Laurie.
Yeah.
I think. You know, he doesn't talk,
It's implied,
but that's
yeah.
what they lock eyes.
They lock eyes and they're like, I know you.
Yeah, he doesn't speak and you can't really see his face, but
yeah. So basically he gets out, kills New Loomis.
Yep, smashes his face in with
chases
his boot.
New Laurie.
And she's in the woods.
Kills some cops.
And then drives the cop car into Laurie's house and then
Dad.
Yeah, the dad.
The dad comes
Not
out.
like Laurie's son-in-law.
Son-in-law, yeah.
Comes out and is like, "Hey guys, have you found my daughter?
Okay? Did you find her?" Opens up the door. They're dead.
And there's a jack-o'-lantern.
A
steam-o'-lantern.
Like in Terrifier, where they made a jack-o'-lantern out of one of the guy's heads.
Yeah.
They did that in this film.
Yeah, but he's got his flashlight stuffed in his neck.
Yeah. It was so cool.
But also,
Yeah. The gore in this film was nicely
everything
done. It
looked
all
good.
looked practical.
And it wasn't even like it was too much either.
When he killed New Loomis.
Oh yeah, we saw all the guts,
looked like
the brains.
Yeah, that looked like that was actually like a watermelon or something that he just stepped on.
Yeah. Some chunks of something.
Yeah.
It looked great.
Yeah.
But also,
so he gets out, he goes into the house, Laurie fucks shits up with him.
Yeah.
She's had like a bunch of traps set up.
She shoots off 3 of his fingers.
Yeah. New Laurie finds the house.
And so Laurie does the thing where she falls out the window and he looks and she's disappeared, and then
Laurie comes in.
New Laurie comes in, finds her mom, and her mom.
And they're in like a secret bunker downstairs.
And he figures out how to get in there, and she's pretending she doesn't know. She's like, I can't do this. So he pops his head and he shoots him in the face.
That was the best. Like
she's like, gotcha.
So yeah, it was like So
Laurie
Michael
daughter
was not there.
Yeah.
Michael was there.
But hiding.
And she was like, no, Mom, I can't do this. Please, Mom, help me. Where are you, Mom? I can't do this, Mom. I'm sorry. I can't do this. But then Michael comes up and she's like, gotcha.
And she shoots him, hits him in the face.
And shoots him. And then immediately we do the out of darkness Laurie. Hi, Michael. Shing, stabs. And that was so
Even
awesome.
the granddaughter gets a couple stabs in.
Yeah. And then they get him in the bunker. And it's like, it's not a bunker. It's a trap. And then they trap him down there.
And light the house.
They light the house on fire with they got it.
With all these traps,
traps to gas up the house.
And he just stares at them as he burns.
Yeah, but then at the end, when they did all the shots of the house, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So they're leaving it open enough.
Yeah.
But
it was badass.
The car.
Yeah.
They get in the car, and they do some weird thing with the knife that New Laurie had. And
she's still holding it.
She's still holding it, and they zoom in on the knife with blood on it, and it's like, what are you implying, film? Are you implying something will happen in the sequel?
Is there going to be a sequel?
How good it's doing, I'd be surprised if there isn't.
Well, yeah, and Laurie's not like she's like. She could be in another one.
Shape.
She can do another one.
Yeah.
Because I think what happened too. Yeah. Oh yeah. She's not.
That's a
Curtis. But because Loomis, he was the main character pretty much in the other ones.
Yeah.
Recurring character.
Yeah.
And he passed away.
Yeah.
So that's when they had to start redoing things. But she's like. She's fine.
She's great.
She's great in these movies too. Like each one.
She's so badass in this one. This whole film is really good. Really good special effects. Really good.
Story made
atmosphere.
sense.
Story made sense. There wasn't no weird thorn cult.
Maybe it was like
even the doctor going crazy. That was explained.
And it made sense. It was a bit of a
he was
shock.
wanting to know.
Yeah.
He was wanting to know how it felt to be how the murders affected Michael as a killer.
Yeah.
And when he died, he was like, "Say something, Michael." And then Michael just kills him, not saying anything.
Yeah, Michael didn't speak in this movie.
It was great.
Yeah.
I do remember thinking when that happened, it was like, "Say something, da, 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 ba, ba." When he said that song just came in my mind, and I'm like, I mentioned that in the podcast.
I'm trying to think if I had any of those moments. I feel like I did, but I don't quite remember.
Yeah.
I think we pretty much covered it, but let me just think for a second. There was something, I feel like there was something I was going to say. But, like, this movie is remaking something that was scary in the 70s and made it scary again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It made it work today, which I think is a big accomplishment.
Yeah, that's like something that...
It's very hard to do.
That's what the remake did too. Also, tried to make him scary again, and it worked.
It was its own
for
thing.
a bit.
Yeah, it was fine.
But the
sequel was not.
This was like back to basics.
But it made it work.
But it was new. It was back to basics, but it was new.
And there was enough nods for fans, but it wasn't over top.
And even some of the stuff, like some of the... Just the overall feel.
Yeah.
Part of me was like, wait, hang on, this is supposed to be 2018. Because it felt older.
But they explained right off...
Like, in a good way.
Yeah.
It felt older.
And they explained right off the bat why she doesn't have her cell phone, because her douchebag boyfriend drops it in the pudding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, so that's how they're getting rid of the cell phone? That's good.
Yeah. But, like, she... But, I remember when they were like, it's a school day. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm still burping. It's like, but tomorrow's a school day. And I'm like thinking, oh yeah, Halloween's a Wednesday this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Really liked it.
I enjoyed it so much. Well, I feel like there are other visual things that was... I kind of wanted to just sit there during the credits, but I felt like everybody was leaving, so I felt
and we knew there wasn't going to be anything else.
There wouldn't be anything after. No, I know there wouldn't be anything after there, but I just wanted to listen to the music.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was so good.
Yeah.
The music, just period. The music was good. All the new music, the old music.
It all blended really well.
Yeah.
And they didn't
go in. It sound like they had three composers, sit in the credits.
And also, they didn't feel the need to put in any 2018 music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they could have.
But they did.
Put some, I don't know what the music these days is called.
Some...
Rap.
Usher or something.
Usher's still around?
Usher?
I don't listen to music. I mean, new music.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran or something.
Yeah, they didn't put anything like that in this movie.
Yeah.
Which was good, because it kept it feeling like Halloween.
You know what I was thinking through this movie? You know what it needs? Some Baby Shark.
What?
It's like a new meme song. It's like some kid going, Baby Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark do do.
Oh, I know that song.
Baby Shark do 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 do.
That's like a camp song everyone knows.
That was a new thing.
No, like that.
No one's been doing it, or it's been memeing a lot lately.
But it's one of those things you did in summer camp when you were a kid. You know, like around the campfire.
Huh.
Yeah, I know that song.
I didn't know that until I saw the YouTubes.
I know that song. Maybe it was when I was a kid, but by the time you were a kid, it was gone.
And now it's back.
And now it's back.
Just like Halloween. Don't die.
I'm not dead.
Yeah, I really like that thing. That was really good. So good.
There was some fun kills. Laurie was badass. I loved all the traps.
It had enough corn in it too, like corny stuff.
It wasn't super scary.
It had enough of it to feel
really fun. Yeah, and it felt
like it honored the legacy of it too, because it had the corniness that the later sequels had. Yeah. But it didn't feel out of place. Yeah. Like, it was a serious film, but it didn't feel out of place to have those corny moments.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't super scary. Like, it didn't have a lot of jump scares or stuff like that. But modern horror has. It didn't feel like a modern horror movie, which was good. Like, in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still thinking about that one scene of the, I just want to go to dance practice, Dad. I can't believe I'm missing dance for this. And I'm like, wow, this kid really likes dance. That's good. That's something rare in movies. And like the way they were just talking, and then it was like, yes, Dad, I do prefer dance over hunting with you. I'll hunt with you I'll go with fishing and stuff with you on the weekend. But like, oh my God, look out! It was so deadpan, like the look out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look out, Dad! I was just, best part of the movie was that kid, both kids. And the kid got murdered too. That first one.
Yeah.
That's rare in these films. You don't.
Yeah, there was no
often see
kids murdered in the other ones.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Or,
he did pass over killing a baby though.
yeah.
I feel like that was a nod to the remakes, where he loves that baby, the baby Laurie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed that and I was like, huh, interesting. So he does stop.
Yeah.
He does have a filter, I guess.
Yeah. But he definitely he beat that kid's head in.
Yeah. So, he killed a kid.
And they did the thing where the kid runs into him and was like, oh, sorry, mister.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
That was a good nod, too.
Yeah.
All kinds of good.
We're just raving about how much we love this movie.
Yeah, go see it. Even if you've seen it, go see it again.
I'd see it again.
I want to watch it again on Halloween.
Maybe. Let's see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Or do it the day after Halloween.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It was just...
And it's also, too, like, they came out at the right time.
Yeah.
October 19th. Perfect.
Perfect time to go watch it.
Yep.
For Halloween.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a really good film.
Yeah. I never saw the trailer for it, though.
No, I did. So I kind of knew a bit of... And I knew it was Blumhouse, too.
I knew... You told me that, but...
So... That's good.
It was good.
I hope they do a sequel, and that Blumhouse is still attached.
And, like, it's just as good.
Yeah. Not a shit sequel. Even if it's a shit sequel...
It could be
I'd
worse
rather
than this
a shit
one.
sequel than no sequel with this one,
Yeah.
honestly.
But as long as it's not as shit as the 2008 movie.
Halloween 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's not that weird...
And there's no thorn curse, I'm good to go.
Stuff.
And no thorn curse, I'm good to go.
Keep it the same but different.
Yeah.
Have badass Laurie stay badass and not kill her off. I was worried there for a second when he was like choking her. I was like, no, don't kill her.
You yelled out in the theater, no!
Don't kill her. Yeah, because I was like, don't kill her. I want her to exist in this franchise.
Because she died in the Resurrection, right?
Yeah, she died in the opening scene of Resurrection.
Yeah, she was the opening kill of Resurrection.
She died in she died off screen in the original series.
I just thought maybe she didn't want to come back or something.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it was.
But now she's all down for it.
Yeah. She's not... Because she's old enough and she's not doing... Like, I mean, she can choose what to do now. And she's got money. She's not worrying about, like, image, I guess. Or, I guess. Well, yeah, she can choose her projects. I think she's still doing Scream Queens, the TV show, so... Should watch that.
Okay.
Seen like a couple episodes of the first season. Because it's like a slasher comedy. So, it's fun.
I just know her as the mom.
She's a head mistress in that too. Well, dean, technically. From college. But, what were you gonna say?
She's just the mom from Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
That's where I knew her from.
Did you ask that in one of them?
I'm like, well, the thing is, in the first one, I'm like, is that the mom from Freaky Friday? But she was like 16, so I'm like, and then the second one, I'm like, it's the mom from Freaky Friday. Yeah. I'm like, because she was like the same age she was in Freaky Friday. Ish, yeah.
H2O, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. H2O just had water.
Exactly. It's such a bad name.
I know. That's the worst thing of that movie is its name. But no.
I think this movie, although it's technically Halloween 2, if they named it Halloween 2, wouldn't have done as well.
Yeah, of course, yeah. The fact that I don't know what they...
I think if you were to put it as like...
Even if they I think it would have been fine if they just added a bit of a subtitle as well.
Yeah.
Like Halloween, Laurie's Return or something.
Yeah, Halloween 40 years later.
H40.
But you know what I mean? But also, I think they did it this way just so that no one would think, oh, I need to go see the first one. Because you don't need to see the first one.
Not really, yeah.
No, it's
all
explained. And I think that's a deterrent for people if they haven't seen it.
Yeah.
When you're like, oh, what movie do you want to watch? Oh, but I haven't seen the first one.
If they called it Halloween 2 again, it would be like the third Halloween 2.
I know. And if they called it H40, I think people wouldn't have gone and saw it.
Yeah. They'd be thinking, oh, God.
It's the 40th one?
It's the That's what people thought for the 20, H20. It's the 20th one?
I thought that, I think.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know I had never seen them.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't watch them till like a few years ago, like where I was in, maybe I did watch it in high school, now I'm thinking about it, that 1978 one.
You need to watch...
Like, early university.
You should watch all the Nightmares on Fridays.
Sure.
At some point.
I think I've seen all the
Maybe
Nightmares.
next year, just for like...
We're at the end of Halloween.
Movie stuff soon.
We're at the end of October.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Halloween. We are Because We Can podcast.
Yes.
I've been Sarah Hazen.
I'm Caden. I was Caden. Now I'm someone else.
Where is our Twitter?
At 'Cause We Can 3.
Where is our Facebook?
At 'Cause We Can 3.
Where is our Instagram?
Non-existent.
Where is our website?
www.causewecancommentaries.com.
Where is our house?
78 Marshmallow Avenue.
We need to make like, if we ever do merch, when we get bigger, of course, but like if we ever do merch, we need to make a shirt of that.
Let's just keep it going.
Yeah.
It's a good one. That's where we live.
For sure. It's a real place.
Oh my god, if it is a real place.
Oh no. In Canada?
It's time to Google that. Anyway.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.